Yeah, so a lot of people in the world are probably wondering what it's like to live under a government run by Donald Trump. Um, a growing authoritarian power, um, potentially fascist type of ruler. Very interesting question. Um, if you'd have asked me 10 years ago what it was like to live under a fascist, I would have answered you, uh, yeah, I have no idea. Um, I'm starting to get some ideas though. Um, let's just go through what's happened. We've seen attacks on legal firms. And generally, people don't like lawyers, so everyone just thinks, yeah, it's not a big deal. Um, in the United States, it's a very big deal because so many of your rights are protected by by lawyers. So many of your constitutional rights are protected by lawyers. That's why we have so many lawyers, unfortunately, um, because you can go to court and you've got all these rights that are written in the Constitution, and you can just say, I want to invoke this right," and then courts have to decide. So the fact that he's threatening law firms is scary in itself in terms of uh, American rights. I'm not going to use the word human rights. I mean, let's just talk about American rights, although I do think these are human rights, but these are American rights. So what's the next thing we're talking about with Donald Trump? His border. Well, okay. He's basically closed it down. Our immigration policy has been broken since somewhere in the mid to late 80s, I think. I can only remember during my whole adult life hearing how we don't have the right answer to allow in the right number of immigrants and that we need to work, uh, versus kicking people out. And every like 5 years or so there would be an amnesty because people were coming into the United States because they could make money here, more money than they could make at home. And obviously we needed the workers. So it was kind of like, well, we have a really bad immigration policy. Um, and then under Donald Trump, we've just turned it into, let's throw everybody in jail and throw them into, I don't know, some, not even their own countries, into third countries. I'm not saying third world countries. I'm just saying, let's just, I mean, Trump wants to just throw them anywhere. He'll throw them to Africa, even if they don't even come from there. Uh, and that's just a sign of the failure of, for years. I mean, the Republicans have it they probably have the worst dichotomy on immigration. The business side, Republicans are, you know, business supports, big business totally supports the Republican Party, and they want immigration because they need, new labor. They need labor. They need cheap labor, even. I mean, and then the nativist side is also Republican. So, I mean, the whole Republican policy in the last 20 to 30 years has been schizophrenic because they got two different ideas at the same time trying to take charge. Let them in, shut it all down. So, I mean, that's what we deal with. I mean, we're just trying to deal with the Republicans, but they seem to be schizophrenic on this issue. Do you want immigration? Do you want people to man your factories and plow the land, so to speak? I mean, to work on farms? Or do you just want to, like, a complete shutdown of the border? Can't have it both ways. Got to have one or the other. So you guys figure that out, and maybe we'll have less ridiculous videos about you guys arresting people and throwing them to Africa for no reason. What else has been going on under Trump? Well, let's talk about the Federal Reserve, economic policy. Um, Tariffs are the definition of a tariff is we're going to tax a shipment that comes into the United States and import into the United States. We're taxing it to ourselves.